What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel Lewis, and in this video we'll be talking about Jeff Nippard's 10-week squat specialization program. Now, for the small population of people who don't know who Jeff Nippard is, he is a fitness YouTuber who utilizes scientific research to help support his content in training, diets, and other health related matters. Now, he also does provide a very detailed, organized breakdown of his content, and is one of my personal favorite YouTubers. So if you haven't checked him out, a link to his channel will be found in the description, and also a link to his program that he's offering on his website. Now, as I did mention, it is a squat specialization program, and it does run for over a course of 10 weeks. It is a paid program that you can find on his website, and the goal behind this program is to essentially help you build a strong 1 rep max on the squats. Now, I'm only about 2 to 3 weeks into the actual program itself, so I wanted to give you guys my initial impressions, my initial review. And for those people who are on the fence or unsure of whether or not they want to invest in this actual program, I hope that this video can actually help you, give you some insight whether or not you should or should not do it, and whether it's for you or not. Now, I will say one thing: if you guys did miss my leg transformation workout, which is now linked on the screen, I did talk about how much volume you need to do to really help grow your muscles, specifically the legs. If you really want your legs to grow, you need to be doing more volume in your workout, which means that you should be hitting legs 2, 3, 4 times a week. And with no surprise to the squat specialization program, the first 5 weeks of this program has you hitting legs and also squatting 4 times a week. Now, for Jeff and his program, he does provide a detailed breakdown of what you'll be doing over the course of 10 weeks. He also provides you a breakdown of how you should be splitting your workouts, whether you want to be doing push and pulls, upper lowers, or however you want to structure your workouts. But he highly recommends, and I also recommend, that you actually stick to the workout as intended. Now, I do deviate in my own way, but I still stick to every single movement, every single workout, and every single rep to its recommendation. I do add in my own workout of the day just because I do enjoy a little bit more of a challenge. I traditionally train a little bit more with high intensity, and this is a little bit more light to moderate intensity for my liking. So in between the workouts, sometimes I do throw in a workout of the day, and then I finish it off with whatever recommended movements he has, whether it be a leg extension, leg curl, or anything of that nature. What I do enjoy about the actual program itself is that the program actually breaks down everything from RPE. So if you're unfamiliar with the RPE system, what that means and how you should calculate it, he provides you a very detailed explanation of how you should be doing that. He also provides you a breakdown of how you should gauge and also calculate your 1 rep max and the percentiles that you should be working with. What I do enjoy about the ebook also, if you're looking for something a little bit more informative, is that it does provide a leg anatomy, also a squat anatomy, and how you should be properly doing your techniques for squats. In the squat technique section, he talks about bracing, he talks about the descent and the ascent of your squat, about the pause at the bottom, and he breaks down every single movement, very detailed, very Jeff Nippard style. So for those of you who are maybe relatively new to squats and you're afraid to do squats, or you're not sure if you're doing the form correctly, this book can also help you ensure that you're perfecting your movement, perfecting your technique, and perfecting your form. Now, do I recommend that you go into a squat specialization program as a beginner? No, not so much. I feel like you need to still understand how to do the form properly. It is a good starting point and a very good foundation, and if you can get the form right, then yes, invest in the book. Now, if you're somebody who is looking to improve the overall squat strength, or maybe just improve your 1 rep max, this is also a great tool for you guys, and that's why I am personally using it. One of my goals for that before the end of the year is to hit a 405 squat, and I am very confident that with this program I should be able to do that relatively easy. About a few months ago, I was able to do 345, and I was doing my own squat program, how I wanted to break it down. But this is a lot more detailed, a lot more volume than I was actually doing myself. And so I definitely recommend that you guys give this a shot. I think there's tremendous value to be had in this book. It is ran for, again, 10 weeks. I don't recommend that you do it for the 10 weeks and then run it again. Maybe perhaps you should take a break, do something else, maybe a deadlift program or a bench press program, or whatever compound movement that you want to do. And then if you want to go back into it after, maybe you could do that. Now, playing in the background, you are going to be seeing just me squatting, doing different movements that are actually found in the actual program itself. I am going to be listing the actual workouts and the descriptions and the RPEs and the percentiles that I'm actually working with, which are actually recommended on one of the days that it's provided in the book. I don't want to disclose too much information because, again, this is a paid program, and it wouldn't be fair for Jeff if I was just putting out all his information, all his studies onto the internet just for you guys to utilize it. If you want to see a sample workout, this is exactly what his workout is prescribing for the day, to the T, workout, RPE, and percentiles that we worked with for the day. Now, I will say there is one thing that I do not like about the program itself, and this is my own gripe. I wish there was a little bit more variety behind the workouts that are provided in the actual book itself. You will find that it is a lot of volume, and I find that to be fantastic. And I also believe in that philosophy that you should be doing volume to help grow your squat, to help grow your legs, and overall strength of your legs. And I wish there was a little more flexibility behind the movements, that we're performing different movements as well. I find that we're doing a lot of the same workouts week in and week out, and I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with doing the same workouts week in and week out, but it can get boring, it can get monotonous, and I can find that you can maybe get really bored really quickly if you're doing the same movements every week or every 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. So that is my own gripe. I also personally like to have a little bit more of an intense workout. It's just my nature. I like high intensity workouts. I like CrossFit. And so these workouts are a little bit slower tempo for me, a slower pace, and I find myself getting distracted a lot more often than I would when I typically do my workouts of the day. But now that is where I do also, as I mentioned, deviate. I do throw in a workout of the day. It's mostly an upper body workout that has to do with either pull-ups, kettlebell swings, snatches. I am not performing any other leg movements other than what's prescribed in his actual squat specialization program. So I hope you guys did find this helpful, insightful, and hopefully if you were on the fence about purchasing the program, that you actually go through with it. I think that it's a great investment. And if you're looking to build your squats over the next year or so, or next 10 weeks, or whatever your time frame is, I think this is a great place to start. And then ultimately, again, if you run it for 10 weeks, take a 2 or 3 week break, maybe 4-week break, go back into it, I guarantee that you're gonna keep seeing results over and over again, because it's just a proven method behind actually building your squats. Of course, once you test yourself again with your 1 rep max and it's higher than it was before, and you reperform all those movements at a lower percentile and you work up to your 1 rep max again, naturally it's just gonna go up as you continue improving in those movements. So with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for more content just like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Now I'm sweating like a big time.